Okay, we're at Hive 2. We're gonna check this one. See how they are. Got my smoker going. Got the top cracked open, the candy board. So let's see what we got going on in Hive 2. Oh yeah, look at that. Building some bee comb, it looks like. Oh, they're liking all of that. Let me just smoke them a little. Smoke me. Ah, looks like they're building some comb. So we got some comb building. Make sure the queen's not around. She's marked in this hive. So hopefully we'll be able to find her easier than the other girl. So I'm gonna lay these over here. And they'll be okay for a little bit. We need to pick this candy up and get it. Look, they're building comb on the candy. We'll put it all back once we get the hive checked. Let's just we don't want to squish anybody. We want them to still have their food. This is good food. It just has, oops, sorry. This has honeybee healthy in it. So this will help stimulate them, get them going. And yeah, hopefully we can, I'm probably gonna have to take this comb off. Yeah, I really don't think they need all that comb. So that'll be our first job, is to get this comb off. I can save it. So let's get this off of here. We don't need anything glued shut. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. You'll get off here in a minute. Whoops, sorry. They seem like they always want to get in the way when you're doing it. And you're trying to be nice. If some falls down in the hive, it doesn't hurt it. Well, I just saw the farmer go by with his fertilizer. I hope it's fertilizer, not killer. It is early March, but let's just hope so. Let's get this first frame out. And this is where all the honey stores were. This is what I left for them to eat. So if it kind of looks like the first one, I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight to the bottom one and not really worry too much on this one. This propolis is really hard to get loose. Okay. Alrighty. I think we're good on the first one. Get my hanger good. We get this first one out, it's not so bad. That's some capped honey from last season. Empty frame. That's a solid frame. This is what this is pretty much going to probably be. But it wouldn't hurt to get them broke apart. It makes it easier for the next time. Oops, sorry. And I just cut into the honey. I did a gash. I need to slow down and be patient. That one's full of, this one's capped fully over, full, solid. So, yeah, I'm saying they got a ton of stores in there. Looks like they're eating off of them. Let me go into the middle one here. You kind of can see, you know, what they're doing. They're steady eating. Let me see what I can see, what I got going on in here. I got sugar fall. Sorry. So sorry, girls. Well, we do have some pollen coming in there. I do see that. Pollen. There's my queen. Right there is my queen. That's awesome. She's in the top. So we got to be very careful. She has that green dot on her. See? I hope you can see that. But I did find her. Now she's on the other side. So we definitely want to be careful with her. She's looking for places. Oh, and I see she's laying some. Yes. So she's looking for places to lay. So now that I have found her, I'm going to wait till she gets to the other side of the frame. Okay. All right, we're gonna be very, very careful to put her back. Wow, she's in the top. So she's on the fourth frame in. So we will definitely, we'll see what the next ones look like now that we know where she is. See if we've got any brood anywhere. Yay! We've got brood. She's been on that one. Oh, yes. And we've got brood on that side. I'm thinking my other hive, either she's hiding or I'm queenless over there. So maybe they'll make one. But yeah, there we go. We got some brood and some eggs. And look at that brood. Wonderful. We've got brood. Good, good, good. And eggs. Yes. Queen is getting busy. Okay, that's 1 frame, 2 frames of brood on the top. And I just want to be very gently. Don't want to bother her. Well, at least we know she's fine. Oh my, she has been busy. Beautiful. Look at that brood. And this one's full of brood. And they are laying. And she is filling it in and laying. Look at that. Look at the eggs. Eggs, eggs, brood. Larva, larva, capped honey. This one's got everything. Beautiful. A ton of bees in this box. They got food, so this is my nuke from Joe up in Dover. So this has really, over the winter, has done great as far as the bees. And the queen is still fine. And this top is pretty full. Look at that brood pattern. Beautiful. And some more brood, and some larvae, and some honey there. There's a dead bee in there. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, it looks like they got plenty. Beautiful. Okay, put that back down in there. Ever so gently. So my queen is at the top, and not sure what's at the bottom, but we'll see here in a little bit to see what they actually have going on there, because this up top was the food area, so we may have to switch the top and the bottom to put her on the bottom. Oh yeah. We got eggs, larvae, pollen, and some nectar in that one. And look at the pollen going in on that one. So the girls are busy in this hive, this top hive. Awesome. And we will just leave her right there. And trying to make sure they get out of my way here. There we go. Sometimes you gotta give them some smoke so they get out of the way. All right, let's slide this over. She's eating, and that's wonderful. And she's up top. A few dead bees, not too bad. They still got plenty of honey up top. They got quite a few frames full, really, which is okay, because I guess that's what they need. But I'm going to still leave that candy board on, you know, because it's still only March, and they need it. They got to have plenty reserved so they don't starve, which I don't think I'm going to let them starve. So well, we cleaned that comb off. That should help some. And see, they got this full thing of honey. Guess I better. They have some junk there, some propolis. Got to get that off of there. Sometimes it'll hold your frame up from closing. All right. Oh, I cut the hive. Oh, well, the honey, but that's okay. They'll eat it. Something still ain't right with it. Okay, what's the deal? Ah. Okay, hopefully that will fix it. Oh, I see what it is. It's inside the hive. It's more inside the hive than it was on the frame where they were sealing it. Goodness, girls. You're making my job hard today. Okay, let's try that. And there we go, finally. Got down. Okay. All right, let's take a break. We're going to relight the smoker, get them girls back in so I can move the box. And then we'll come back when I get down to the bottom. Oh my goodness, look, this is the bottom. I thought the top was full. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Now I want to see what they're doing down here because the top is awesome. They are totally building a lot of brood. At least 4 frames of brood up top. And so we're going to get in here and see what the girls are doing down here. All right. We'll see what we can do when we get inside the hive here. Let's get them smoked. So we can get the frames broke loose. And okay. All right, I'm gonna set the phone down over here. Hopefully you'll be able to see me what I'm doing. Well, I had it a while ago, so. I'm sorry, I'm not the best video person. Should have brought my tripod. That's the farmer. He's in the field. Well, I had it a few minutes ago. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'll get it here in a minute. Okay, that's probably the best I can get it for right now without screwing it up. Okay, we'll try to be quick about it. Okay, girls, let's see what you got going on because it's getting close to 4. And I've been down here a couple hours now. Well, we definitely got some bridge building going on. If we can at least get it broke so we can see later inside. I definitely want to be able to see Ooh, definitely sealed. Them girls do a good job in the winter sealing. But usually once you get that first one out, it's not too bad. There we go. Looks like we got a little bit of leftover honey. Some of it's emptied. Got some combs going on. So we're gonna take that. Just to make life easier, trying to get the frame in and out. Try and get what we can off. Just to make our life easier later. It's all part of the cleanup job in the spring. There, we got that off. Where is my hanger? Oh, there we go. Gotta have the hanger. Yeah, we gotta get these dead bees out. Sorry, sweetie. It's always good to have a utility knife or utility thing to get, that way you don't have to use your hive tool all the time. This is just food. There, that looks a lot better. Cleaned that up a little. Except for that side, I didn't get that. I need to hold on better. Let's see. There we go. There we go. That one's better. That one's pretty well cleaned up. I must say, I do agree. Propolis is easier to take off in the winter. All this will fall to the bottom. Boy, they've done a lot of bridge building on this side. I'm glad the queen is on the other, in the other box. All right, I think this one's going to be pretty much either empty frames or just pretty much food, because it looked like up top that all the brood was up top with the queen. So yeah, we got, yeah, that's food. Food on the other side. That one's food. Well, I wonder if I got my, I guess anything's possible in the heat of things. If I got my frames mixed up. This one's empty, except you got a little bit right here. That one's empty, except for there in the corner, we got a little bit. Yeah, this is the food one that I left them. But you can tell that they're cleaning some of it up. And, you know, they're starting to clean them out, get them cleaned out, getting them ready. So what I think I'm going to do, I can't do that today. I was going to put her on the bottom, the queen. on the bottom box. Yeah, this is all food. So this isn't terrible. Yeah, they're cleaning this out. See the pollen? Let me show you. There's pollen right there going in, right in here. You can see the orange and some little bit of honey and nectar in there. Honey right there. Yeah, they're just trying to fill this in. Or they're eating it and cleaning. That's what I'm going to think. So I will leave the queen at the top. Yep, that one's empty. A little bit of, you know, just a little bit that they're eating off of. I just want to break the frames loose because later, the next time, will be so much easier to get in. Yeah, look at that. Can you see that? Right there. All that pollen right there. That's wonderful. And right there is pollen. See all that pretty color patch? That is pollen. So this is where they're bringing it in at. Some of it, anyway. And they're starting a little bit on that side. So the girls have been busy, I do say. They got to get it cleaned and ready for the queen when she wants to come back down, because eventually she will come back down. So right now she's building her nest up top. And this is the last frame on this side. Ooh, look at that pretty pollen patch. Look at that. Hope you can see that. All right in here is pollen. And right in there is food. Food, food, food. Capped honey. And the little cluster. They're doing very well in this hive. That other hive, I ain't too sure yet. I'm hoping that the queen is in there. So, and I just missed her. But I didn't see any brood. So I don't know if my queen is gone. All right, well, we are gonna button this one back up and let the girls have at it, because this is the food. And this is what they're eating off of. And I'm feeding them at the top, so they should be good. All right, we're gonna put the top frame back on, or the top hive, I'm sorry. Top frame, I'll be all right. And then the girls can finish eating, and I won't have to mess with them for a little bit. And because we don't want to squish any bees, and we definitely don't want to hurt the queen. And this box is heavy. So let me just tell you, they still have plenty of food, because this is heavy, even for me. And, oh, just hit one. So sorry, sweetie. Oh, sorry. You do miss some, you do miss a few. Okay, guys, you're doing great. So, let's bring this over here so you can see. They are doing great. And this new hive is wonderful from last year. Queen's still in there. I did see her. And I'm just going to give that just a little bit longer. And hopefully we'll start seeing some brood. If not, then that tells me I don't have a queen. But I definitely got a queen in here. So she's my green girl. And she's doing great. We got like four frames of brood. We got some food. I got an empty, so if they want to start building, they can. So I'm just going to put the candy board back on, and their candy, and just let them have at it. It is still, excuse me, it still is winter. Well, officially till next week, but we've had weird things happen. So you know, in April, it has snowed here in April in the Northeast, so we're not totally out of it yet. So don't let that fool you. A pretty 60 degree weather day. We'll take it, of course, but you know. But overall, we got a lot of burr comb. Look at that burr comb we got. And I'm gonna get this off of here. Well, maybe not, but I definitely need that one off. Oh, there's a dead bee. Gotta get rid of him. And we will just let them go ahead and eat now. So I made some sugar water, but I don't think I'm going to need it this trip, because to me they have plenty to eat, and plus they got this sugar candy board, so our girls are doing fine. So let me just swish them out of the way so they have a place to lay the sugar. Don't want to squeeze anybody. Okay, well, I'm so glad that you got to come with me today down at the hive to do my hive inspection for the bees for my going in my second year of beekeeping. I have a lot to learn, and I have some questions now that I have looked in my hive. And I know this one is booming, thriving for spring, getting ready. This one's doing great. That one, I have questions, and I need to find some answers. So we're going to button it up and get the girls back to what they need to be doing, and so they can get eating and finish foraging for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, I appreciate you hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time at G&R Bee Farm, and happy beekeeping. Be blessed.